October 11th through the 18th, three of us from every tribe, Trevor Holloway, Josh McKenzie, and Dustin Greenup, traveled to Peru in connection with the ministry Reaching and Teaching, whose aim is to provide biblical training for pastors and leaders throughout Central and South America, so that these leaders and pastors are more fully equipped to serve the people of their church, along with encouraging them as the work of ministry continues to expand in their countries. We flew to Lima, Peru, and then we took a flight from Lima to Tarapoto, Peru, which is located in the north-central part of Peru. We then had an hour taxi drive from Tarapoto to Chazuta, and we were very thankful because the day prior to our arrival, there was a huge downpour of rain, so much that the road was nearly impassable from Tarapoto to Chazuta because of mudslides and car-sized boulders that were blocking the road. Again, we were very thankful to the Lord for providing safe passage so we could get to Chazuta to begin the pastoral training on Monday. Chazuta is a town of about 8,000 people with a large river running next to it. After getting situated at the hostel, we met Pastor Jairo, who's in charge of the administration at the training center for pastors. These 32 pastors came for this week of biblical training on the topic of how to interpret and understand the Bible, the topic of hermeneutics, which is so critical of a topic for everyone to understand, especially pastors. The three of us taught through a translator from Peru named Anibal, and a brother from the Dominican Republic, Enrique, joined us and taught through the Psalms and Proverbs, while we taught through parables and epistles, narrative, and prophecy. The week was filled with teaching throughout the day and then meals together. And on Friday, we administered a test to gauge their understanding of the material that we had taught throughout the week. As was mentioned, the week was filled with time for these pastors to have fellowship with one another and to share meals with one another. We and all the pastors and families were blessed by many people in the host church giving of their time and resources so that we could have 3 meals a day together. We were blessed by a family of a neighboring area who donated a cow to serve all the pastors and workers, both for this week of training in hermeneutics and next week as they will receive medical training that they can take back to their villages. These 2 weeks are a huge blessing, both in what they're learning and the refreshment that comes from being united with other pastors in the ministry, especially because a portion of these pastors traveled upwards of 4 full days, 24 hours a day, by canoe riverboat to get to this training. On Wednesday evening, we took a riverboat and traveled upstream and was able to attend one of the pastor's churches. We were blessed by his home congregation and we were able to sing together. One of the great blessings was after some corporate worship had been completed, they asked if anyone had a special song that they wanted to serve and bless the body with, which was a great encouragement. They asked Trevor to teach, so he was able to preach and encourage the body in this small church. Overall, this was a great week of encouragement as we sought to teach and impart understanding in terms of hermeneutics, and we were blessed by seeing these pastors' love and joy for the Lord and love for one another and love for us.